Hey y'all, it's your real deal, Lanita Gill and the real deal gang. Yes, yeah, everybody there got a gang, so the real deal got a gang. The real deal gang. What's up? Y'all go get that good old coffee. Shout out to all the real deal gang. That's right. What we do over here, we keep it real. Y'all go get your coffee. Go get whatever you drink. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And I'm drinking my coffee, y'all. I'm drinking my good old smelling coffee. Yes. Shout out to all my gangs. My gangs are my subscribers and people who watches my channel. Yeah, we the gang now. Everybody else got a gang. So we got the real deal gang. All right. We are considered the gang, the real deal gang over here if you want to be one, okay? But you gotta keep it real though. You gotta keep it real. We bring it real, but we're gonna talk about by the way, let me put my title. Let me put another name up there too. This supposed to be about this important person that name all on the YouTube. Well, let me put this on there. Let me edit this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Go get your coffee. Go get your water. Go get your tea. Whatever you drink. And by the way, take your medicine. I need to take mine. Okay. This is the real deal. Anita Gill. Gang. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. Here we go. I want to put this person's name down in my on my title. So let me edit my title. Okay, 1 second. Let me edit my title right quick. Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk. We're gonna talk about Reggie TV and we're gonna add SCO in this, okay? We're gonna talk about Reggie TV and we're gonna talk about SCO. And the reason why I want to talk, y'all, the reason why I want to, that's why I put shout out to the real deal gang. Yeah. Let's talk. Okay. Trying to edit. Hold on for a minute. Okay. I want to talk about Ratchet TV and Scope and Mystery Mystery Unloaded. Okay. Is that right? I'm saying that right. Just don't sound right. Mystery Unloaded. Is that right? I want to respect that. But anyway, y'all, let's talk. Let's talk. Cause I'm gonna what I want to talk about. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me do this right quick. Hold on. 1 second. Cause we got all day. Okay. What I want to talk about is Ratchet TV and Sco. Now, I know they involved in a whole lot now. Now with the Lexus Ware case, I think that allegedly that Sco been kind of honest with that when it came down to that. Okay, I think he was kind of honest about it, but I hate to involve my gang in this mess. Okay, but the real deal gangs would like to know what could they do to kind of solve this issue. I know it's kind of late. I know that they went and did some things to people being dishonest. Now I can't say that for now. If you're talking about the Lexus Ware case, really scolding, really to be my honest opinion from the real deal Anita Gill gangs, yeah, gangs, yeah. Um, I don't think Scope did nothing because the mom came on his show, uh, and What if he paid her, he paid her. If he didn't, he didn't. But now Ratchet now is a big number, a big variety of a lot of things that happen now. Uh the young man who's suing them is mystery unloaded. You know, don't nobody know what happened between the money deal and the situation because he was there and he saw a whole lot of things, right? The real deal gang, yeah, he saw a whole lot of things. Now, the only thing I got with Reggie TV is I know him and Sko out there with the school because Sko even said it. But the thing is, what was the purposes behind misleading your people that trusted you, who was giving you money? Them people now, I'm gonna tell y'all something about the people who were giving money. I don't know what they children getting money out their mama purse or what they real human giving away money, giving it to Ratchet. I couldn't understand. I never asked for money over here on this channel. Plenty of people ask me for my cash out, but no, I want to start it next year. I want to get to know my people first and let them see what kind of work I do. I'm honest over here. The gang, the real deal gangs are very honest over here. You know what I mean? That's we real over here. That's why it's the real deal and need a gear reaction. Okay, now there was a lot of things made up with the Lexus Ware case coming from uh Ratchet TVs. Now I can understand the man want his money, but you can't just people people. Some of this falls on you all too. That how in the world can you believe everything that a person says to you? Y'all were getting Ratchet $100, $100, $30, $50. Y'all really thought he was giving y'all some truth information? If all that information were true, don't y'all know that they would have been on found Alexis Ware killer? Now, I would say this. Women, I don't know what was up with y'all over there on Ratchet TV channel. I couldn't understand why y'all were giving y'all money away. Here I am with a platform just starting. I'm just starting off. I ain't worrying about, I'm not the type of person to quit. I'm not the type of person to give up. Now, I'm not asking for money over here. The real deal gang, we're not worrying about money because we retired and we work and we got money. We ain't hungry over getting people stealing money from people. Now, when it come down to Ratchet, there was some more people behind what Ratchet did. There was other people behind what Ratchet did. And it ain't just started. It's not just started. And I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not about to blame Ratchet TV for this whole thing because it was some issues where the people that trusted him, y'all supposed to have more sense than that to give y'all money away. Y'all must be rich. Y'all must be rich. Mystery unload. Let me make sure I'm saying your name right. Hold up. Let me look it up. Let me look it up for a minute, baby. Let me make sure I want to respect your name. Let me make sure I got your name right. I don't like to say nobody channel name wrong. I know it's Michael, but I want to say the channel name right. You know what I mean? Uh Mystery Game Unload. And and he had paperwork on Ratchet TV, and he even had things like Welcome to Death Row. I mean, if you've been with Ratchet this long and you've been following along with Ratchet and Skull and all the other channels, why now do you want to take them to court? And you already knew what kind of person they were. So I don't really think that Ratchet uh it's strange how, and I'll say it again, and I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Hold up. I feel sorry for the man because he didn't get his money. But then too, I'm wondering why were you giving him your money? What is it? Are you upset at what he did when y'all was in South Carolina involving you and him? Is this personal? Or what is this? Let me see, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Listen to this. And I feel sorry for the man.
Well, shout out to the Mystery Gang for hosting me tonight.
Come on now.
Um, I didn't agree necessarily with everything that he said, but for the most part, from what I could tell, he's a stand-up guy. He's full of integrity. From the Marine, that's something that we care about a lot. And as a Marine, uh, and as so-called ratchet gang, I was loyal. I'm gonna say I was loyal up to a certain extent.
Now he said that he was Michael said that he was loyal to a certain extent. When to what extent, Michael? What extent were you loyal to Ratchet TV? I'm not a member of Ratchet TV, and I've been around him since him and Scope used to be on the channel together. Really, I was trusting most of things that uh Skull was saying sometimes, and sometimes I was liking what Ratchet was doing, then all of a sudden some changed. So tell the people, what is it where you became unloyal? What unloyal to him? Because we seen a page, a list of where you gave him money. Okay.
I know that it's a lot of stuff coming out on Clubhouse. There's been some lives done. Lives, the lives, in the Clubhouse. Everybody's gonna have their opinion. So I'm here to bring you facts. I don't care about your questions. As I said, anywhere else, I have no aspirations for followers or a YouTube channel or anything. Tonight, I'm here to strictly bring you facts and tell you what happened. So, I guess somewhere around.
Now he's about to tell y'all what really went on with this situation. He's gonna tell y'all what really went on. I knew something was up because I was like, if the parents of Alexis were and the people from South Carolina don't know what was going on, how is Ratchet knowing what's going on? But I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just this my channel is just the real deal game. We are the real deal game over here. We that want to hear the truth. So let's listen to this guy. Okay.
On Clubhouse, I received a back channel request from Ratchet about going down to South Carolina. Never talked to this man a day in my life. And when I say I never talked to him, I mean, like, we never talked on the phone. We never had each other's phone number. If I had anything I needed to say to him, I said it when I came on his live stream.
Now, this is what get me. You never met him. You only been on Ratchet TV live screen. You don't know who he is. You don't know nothing about him. But still you choose to give him your money and still you choose to go to South Carolina, Michael. You chose to do something that you're a grown man. He didn't make you do it. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Ratchet's side. I'm not on Michael's side. The real deal channel is for gang is for the truth. Okay, here we go. Listen to what he's saying. He don't know nothing about this dude. But he did all this for the dude. Hold on, y'all.
through that StreamYard app, and most people know how passionate I was with with that whole situation, and I'm one that I stand on what I believe. Changing it once I make my mind up, unless you show me some more convincing evidence, I'm not going to change my mind, and I don't care like who it is.
Okay, so now listen to what you just said, Michael. You said that if anybody you evidence. So what you're saying that Reggie showed evidence. Because listen to what he just said. I'm gonna back it up. Listen to what he just said. Listen. Listen.
You know, to bring out some of the things that he was bringing out um, at certainly with everything that he said, but for the most part, from what I could tell, you stand up guy. He's full of integrity. From Marine, that's something that we care about a lot. And as a Marine, uh, and as so-called ratchet gang, um, I was loyal. I'm gonna say I was loyal up to a certain extent. Um, I know that it's a lot of stuff coming out on Clubhouse. There's been some lives done. Uh, the lives, in the Clubhouse. Everybody's gonna have their opinion. So I'm here to bring you facts. I don't care about the questions I had. But as I said, anywhere else, I have no aspirations for followers or a YouTube channel or anything. Tonight, I'm here to strictly bring you facts and tell you what happened. So um, I guess somewhere around on Clubhouse, I received a back channel request, uh, Ratchet, um, about going down to South Carolina. Never talked to this man a day in my life. And when I say I never talked to him, I mean, like, we never talked on the phone. We never had each other's phone number. If I had anything I needed to say to him, I said it when I came on his live stream, through that StreamYard. And most people know how passionate I was with.
Now, I seen this young man up there. I really did. I saw him up there. He was intelligent and speaking his opinion about the case. He did, and he was sitting back cool listening. Okay, thinking that Ratchet was bringing out the truth. Okay.
My company has, an NDA, and I can't say anything that would jeopardize the transaction that me and my company had with this person, this individual. Again, now let's get into how I arrived in North Carolina. I arrived, I believe it was on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, and on my way down there, I drove down there from Philadelphia. Me driving down there from Philadelphia, it took me about, with the bad weather, it took me probably about 13 hours. Drove straight through. I received a phone call during the midst of me going down there, and it was about a possible business transaction that I would be interested in.
For those people who really watching, can y'all just do one favor for me? I'm not asking for no money or nothing. Can you let my thumbs up? Hit that thumb up light. That's a like button to to show me that you appreciate while you're watching. Just hit the like button, y'all. Okay, we work too diligence on these channels trying to bring the news to y'all. Y'all can at least show us some respect beside watching, okay? Just hit the like button. We appreciate it. I'm not asking for money. I'm not even asking for a donation. I just said hit the like button. Thank you. Here we go. Let's get back to uh Michael.
And I was interested in, and I closed that transaction. And that transaction again was with somebody that was from Ratchet Gang, and this individual was part of Ratchet Gang before I was part of Ratchet Gang. This individual wanted, I'll tell you, the transaction was for a trucking company. And I guess anybody that has any business sense know that right now trucking is the place to be. So I put my company in that position to do that. I had, to me, I had 48 hours to close this deal, and I was going to close it. That's what I'm known for with my company. So I closed the deal. I didn't have Ratchet's phone number. I didn't have anybody's phone number. Supposed to meet Mr. Petty down there. Didn't have Mr. Petty's phone number. Didn't have anybody's phone number. The only way that I would be able to speak with anybody, including Ratchet himself, would have been through Instagram, and I've never spoken to him through Instagram.
So young man, young man, you are a Marine, an ex-Marine person. You mean to tell me that I love you and I love everybody, people. You mean to tell me, as an ex-Marine, you didn't find it strange to give your money and your benefits to someone you don't know? He's not even the person that you're not even supposed to be trusting in this case. You're supposed to be trusting the parents. Ratchet is no kin to these people. Ratchet is not no kin to Alexis Ware people. He don't know what happened. And you were so loyal in this, and you are ex-Marine, you knew this. You knew better. I hope you get your money back, but you knew better. What they gonna look at it is like, did Reggie ask you for the money, or did you give it to him for the gift? That's just what they're gonna look at it on Reggie side. They're gonna ask, was it a gift? If it a gift to help him, ain't nothing they can do about that.
Yes, man, so busy this. I mean, that's footage showed that everything that he said actually happened. So it was like, wait a minute, you know, and we wasn't like the source. Other people down there, evidently the cops, everybody, they thought this was, this was some BS. Even to the point they were saying that, when this girl, comes back, she's getting them bracelets on her. So, you know, after we met with this
Wait a
woman,
minute. He said, what about the girl? Wait, I gotta back that up. Cause the cops, he sound like he said the cops something about Alexis. Let me hear this again, y'all.
you know, Ratchet told me to ask her, and the lady was telling me something about that they had already been there for the footage, and she was telling us about some other people that not that was other than law enforcement that came there about the footage, and she said if I wanted to look at the footage, I could wait until her manager got there or the boss, whoever. I wasn't doing that. I didn't know. She didn't even know what time they was coming in, so I wasn't doing that. I told Ratchet, and he was like, "All right." But again, we saw the footage from the 7-Eleven, and when the cops cleared TJ, I don't know where this stuff saying that they cleared him from his GPS device or whatever. No, they cleared him because what the 7-Eleven footage showed that everything that he said actually happened. So it was like, wait a minute, you know, and we wasn't the source, other people down there, evidently the cops, everybody, they thought this was, this was some BS. Even to the point they were saying that, when this girl, comes back, she's getting them bracelets on her. So,
She getting what on her?
after we met with
I can't. What did he say right there? She getting what on her? What's up, lovely? She getting what on her? That this girl getting what on her? So that means I just saw the footage and Michael saw the footage. Okay, I got the. I cannot hear what Michael's saying about Alexis because the police act like something. He's telling what happened in at the gas station because he saw the footage. Let me back it up. Let me back it up a little bit one more time.
information, because the reason why I could hear the conversation was because talking on the phone, I had to turn the music down, and the navigation system is hooked up to the car, and so I had to turn all that down so he could hear on that low ass. I think it was an SE. My niece told me that it was an SE. I hit on that low ass SE. So he was talking to him and just the things that he was saying. I'm really getting mad inside. And if you know me from Ratchet Gang, I'm 0 to 100. In between. So I'm waiting. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, so after he got off the phone, which the call disconnected, and because the call disconnected, I just went to him. I'm like, hey, make me understand that. And he was like, start trying to break it down to me, and you know, he was breaking it down to me and telling me who the guy score was because I I, I didn't know who this person was. I wasn't following Ratchet that long. I didn't go back and look at all of his videos. Not looking at no fucking 3 hour video.
I'm trying to get back to the part he talking about Alexis. I'm trying to get back.
Like I said, Ratchet never went to Greenville. I went to Greenville.
Hold up, y'all.
To a safe place so we could go back to our hotel room. Um, but I didn't even think that I was taking Ratchet back because he was supposed to go back with these girls. And for whatever reason, he didn't go. We're in the car going back, and Ratchet's looking at his phone. 2 cop cars come down there, no headlights, no lights. And like I said, where we're at, it's a dead end. So they were coming back there for us. From what I could surmise, they were coming back there for us. Somebody must have called them. They were coming back there for us, but we had taken off already. And the girls went their way, and we went our way. Um, the girls ended up calling, talking about they were at the whiskey, they were at the some alcohol place, trying to get some alcohol. They were really talking to Ratchet about am I coming to your hotel or whatever.
So in other words, right there, Ratchet was there for fun. But I'm trying to get to the part when Michael is speaking about they saw the footage. And they seemed like when they saw the footage that TJ was telling the truth and ain't nothing going on with Alexis. That's what he sounded like he said, but I don't want to put it in his mouth. I want y'all to listen and help me out.
So I noticed on the news that after we had been searching and Ratchet posted that, I noticed that the news had changed down there. And then mom was now saying some new stuff. It was like the narratives kept changing. So that would have been that day. And then the next day we met with this source. Now this source shows us clear footage. When I say clear footage, this is 4K. Whatever that highest footage is, this is 4K. No foggy UFO footage, none of that. It was clear footage. Clear footage. One was like a 9-minute video or something like that of this girl at her neighbor's apartment. Also, we were given this information, but not shown that the girl had been coming back and forth, that the neighbors had been seeing her coming back and forth to the apartment. So the police were the mindset like, yo, this is BS. Um,
Hold up. So he's saying that Micah is saying that.
this is BS.
Hold up, y'all. Micah is saying that the police is saying that Alexis was coming back and forward to her apartment, and this is BS. So let's finish hearing this now. All of us don't been tricked. Then hold on.
There was a little bit of pressure from the community, or I don't even want to say the community because we didn't see any community. Like we didn't see any community. There's no posters, no black and white posters, no color posters, none of that. None of these girls that popped up there, Olive Faye, and none of these people. We didn't see them at this search. But I know that, like I said, Ratchet never went to Greenville. I went to Greenville, and I filmed that thing. I sent it to Ratchet because I don't know anything about you know filming or anything like that. So he was telling me what the film and everything. And we were at the 7-Eleven, and it was me and Mr. Petty. Um, and my niece actually, I went to Georgia to pick my niece up because we actually were taking the drive that allegedly that this woman took. So we wanted to take the drive. So that's how we ended when we come back in to take the drive. So that's how we ended when we come back into South. So we went to Georgia, picked up my niece, and excuse me, picked up my niece, and then we came back into the drive, and we stopped at the 7-Eleven. And I called Ratchet, told him, listen, we're at the 7-Eleven. He was like, yeah, can you film it? So I started, I don't know how to work the phone, so I just started pushing record. And on that recording, I actually didn't even know it. And I wasn't, that was a recording I want to get rid of because I didn't think it was a good recording because, like the phone had been still hooked up to the car so you can hear Ratchet through that recording until I wanted to get a good shot of the 7-Eleven like cameras, car. So as I like turned a little bit, I didn't even notice this until we got back that I had filmed a Challenger, a red Challenger, the same line as belonging to individuals down there, TJ, friends, whatever. I don't know who the hell it was. Um,
No, no. But if you go, hold up.
The person getting up.
If you gonna tell the story, boo, Michael, tell the story. If you saw, if you saw TJ car, you saw TJ charge. Okay, don't sugarcoat nothing. Cause we supposed to believe you. Remember?
Car, and I saw a picture that Ratchet posted of this guy, and it looked just like him, but I didn't even realize that. So actually, I was unaware of my surroundings at the time, but wouldn't have been no danger to Ratchet because he wasn't there. The only danger again, if it was something, was to me, my niece, and Mr. Petty. So I stopped the video, started again as I'm walking into the 7-Eleven, and I filmed it. I asked the lady what you know what Ratchet told me to ask her, and the lady was telling me something about that they had already been there for the footage. Um, she was telling us about some other people not that was other than law enforcement that came there about the footage, and she said if I wanted to look at the footage, I could wait until her manager got there or the boss, whoever. I wasn't doing that. I didn't know. She didn't even know what time they was coming in, so I wasn't doing that. I took from the 7-Eleven, and when the cops cleared TJ, they cleared him. I don't. I don't know where this stuff saying that they cleared him from his GPS device or whatever. No, they cleared him because well, somebody really thought this was, this was some BS. Even to the point they were saying that, when this girl, comes back, she's getting them bracelets on her. So,
Getting them braces on them.
after we met with the source, I'm thinking, go ahead and wrap this up, do the show. You made history, do the show. And like there's nothing else to look for. There's no more.
So what he's saying, come on now. Well, Micah saying what he saw on the footage is everything that TJ said was the truth, which we know TJ was telling the truth. But Michael said that the cops were saying there was some bull mess going on. How could it be some bull mess going on if Michael and the police and Reggie and all of them seen the footage? This is crazy. Somebody not being honest to us.
Well, story here to me. So if he saw anything else, it was something else. But I was shocked. The first thing I was shocked at was after we met with the source, this joker got right on the phone with, I don't know if it was his partner, but I know that I heard the name before. I don't know what he looked like or anything, but he got on the phone with Sco. And listen, I ain't understand that. So I'm sitting there and I'm driving and I'm just like, man, this joke need to get up off this phone because I need to find out what the fuck's going on. Like what's going on. And the conversation he was having with Sco was like very friendly conversation and giving him some information because the reason why I could hear the conversation was.
Hold up, y'all. It said my connection is unstable. Now, what is going on with this case? What is going on with Alexis Ware case? Now they can show the footage, y'all, to anybody. If y'all want to see the footage, the police will tell you what time you can come down there and see the footage. Because I had asked him, but I couldn't afford to drive down there. I couldn't afford to drive to South Carolina. So you can see the footage. So he is telling the truth about that. All right, y'all. Let me see. It said, please wait while we are trying to reconnect. I don't understand what they suing about if Michael was there with them seeing everything. It seemed like Reggie already done seen the footage or somebody else got the footage before. Well, when Michael had his people with him, his niece and somebody must have peed. All right, y'all, let me play this. I don't know. This sounds like a bunch of myths.
Because he was talking on the phone, I had to turn the music down, and the navigation system is hooked up to the car, and so I had to turn all that down so he could hear on that low ass. I think it was an SE. My niece told me that it was an SE. I hit on that low ass SE. So here on that low ass, I think it was an SE. My niece told me that it was an SE. I hit on that low ass SE. So he was talking to him and just the things that he was saying. I just was like, I'm really getting mad inside. And if you know me from the gang, I'm 0 to 100. In between. So I'm waiting. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, so after he got off the phone, which the call disconnected, and because the call disconnected, I just went to. I'm like, hey, make me understand that. He was like, start trying to break it down to me, and you know, he was breaking it down to me and telling me who the guy's skull was because I like I didn't know who this person was. I wasn't following Ratchet that long. I didn't go back and look at all of his videos. Not looking at no fucking 3 hour video. Excuse me 1 second. Uh, so after he talked to Skull about it, the story started changing up. Things started being added to the story. Um, that night, my mind was shaking, and you know, I just was like, "Hey, I still didn't understand why it wasn't going. Like why, you know, we were talking to Skull." So then that's when he posted the video, and that's when all of the games started coming in, and I'll talk about that in part two of this. That after he talked to Skull and the release of the video from the source, that's when the games started coming in. You guys tune in for the second part of how.
You know, I hope we ain't been misled. I really hope we ain't been misled, y'all. What is going on? What is going on with this Alexis Ware case? So, in other words, what Micah's saying is, I'm trying to understand what he's saying. He trying to say that Ratchet never did meet up with Ratchet at the 7-Eleven. But Ratchet had already met up with other sources in South Carolina, and he spoke to Skull. And when he spoke to Skull, he seemed like he trying to say Ratchet's story changed. That's what he trying to say. That's what he's saying. Because from coming from Mr. Michael, he sound like that they played us, that we've been played. That's what it sounds like he's saying. We've been played. That ain't that the police was bull mess. Now let's go to Ratchet TV Live plays Alexa Ware, Alizé in Greenville, South Carolina. What in the world?
Me personally, I'm from Summerton, South Carolina. So
Hold on,
Talking
yeah.
about, I don't know the whole script, but it's written there. So everything in here that I'm talking about is covered by that. And anything I say, and I say anything about law or anything like that, I'm not an attorney. I'm just somebody that know how to read the law, and as I understand that law, that's how I interpret it. And if somebody tells me I'm wrong, like I lose in court or something like that, that's just how I interpret it. I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to you know
with them people robbing us on Cash App, huh?
something was going on down since it's been playing so long. I'll talk at the end, and plus I want to talk to you guys out there if you guys have any questions. When I was told about it, and I'm looking at the chat, I'm like, yo, he didn't even show you anything. And I thought this was the man that had all the receipts. This is the man that I'm telling you that I showed you as best I could when I first started showing the videos. I just showed you everything that was going on down there. And I was just telling you the truth. And the Joker just can't. He can never just come out and just.
So
It's
what he
about it's
trying
telling
to
the truth.
say, what Michael is saying that he don't understand why Reggie didn't come out and just tell us the truth. What really happened? It seemed like he went around the mulberry bush of telling us what really happened. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I don't want no money like Reggie. Just hit the like button for me.
It just keeps playing and keeps happening until I take that beat up ass car. I want your microphone, everything, because I know by the time we finish and you go, all the rest of y'all can't do anything. It's nothing you're going to be able to do. When I tell you, this case is on all fours with any Rico or any fraud, just plain out.
Y'all really? Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that Michael is saying, since he's an honest person, he's military, he's saying that we are being misled with the Alexis Ware case? Is this what he's saying? That ain't nothing happened to her? Is that's what he's saying? Because he said Reggie didn't share the video with us. He thought Reggie was gonna come here and tell us the truth, and he didn't. This ain't nothing to play with.
Fraud case, and you just keep talking because you keep naming your other co-defendants and how they're defrauding. But all I got to do is show your phone records that when we left from meeting with the person that showed you video that of the person that was allegedly missing, or that is the part, like what's being said in the news was, a lot of it was false. You just, instead of
Wait, hold up,
showing me the true color.
stop. Did he just say what I thought he said? What I'm gonna do? I thought he said, and then I'm gonna rewind it, that the news wasn't telling the truth, nor what happened to Alexis, it wasn't telling the truth. I'm just saying this is what it sounds like to me. Let's rewind this back, y'all. It coming from a man who tells the truth about stuff. Now, let's go back. Let's go back. We got to. We got to. Oh,
No more, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody beating out to steals no more, fam. Like,
uh,
ain't nobody beat. All right, my bad. Hey, look, that's crazy. That shit just happened as soon as I started exposing.
You're not going to find any of that. So what I'm going to show you is the definition of the lies, the play, at every juncture that this Joker, Gregory,
he talking about Reggie TV.
Gregory L. Dubosky Jr., also known as Ratchet TV, and also under.
So anyway, I knew the person had a crush on the chick, so I sent.
And I say anything about law or anything like that, I'm not an attorney. I'm just somebody that know how to read the law, and as I understand that law, that's how I interpret it. Until somebody tells me I'm wrong, like I'm losing court or something like that, that's just how I interpret it. I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to put somebody in jail. I ain't snitch. Anybody can look me up. You're not going to find any of that. So what I'm going to show you is the definition of the lies, the plays, at every juncture that this Joker, Gregory Gregory L. Dubosky Jr., also known as
Ratchet TV, and also under Ratchet TV Media, Little Greg, whatever all of these other things they call him. And he called us up, the king and all that. So tonight, and believe me, I just get a phone call and somebody just tells me that my name is on coming out this joker's mouth, and he seemed to be taking a shot and talking about he kept some receipts or whatever. So I said, you know what? Let me check this out. But I want to show you the difference between myself and Ratchet TV and why he's the worst thing that happened, and he just proved my case. And that means that all of them are going to go because Ratchet just won't shut his mouth, but he just thinks it's a joke that I am coming and I don't care about this YouTube stuff. Like, I'm really coming to shut you up because what you're doing is dangerous. It's illegal. And if YouTube and Google don't want to stop you because it's against their policies or whatever, dude, I'm just going to show you that there's somebody, just like when you made me believe that something was going on down in South Carolina. I went down there basically on the strength just to say, you know what? Look, I'm going down here and show people that, listen, there's still people in our community in all the states that's willing to go down there, and if something happened down there, we willing to deal with it. We wasn't going down there to see any police, none of that. He knows that. So we went down there. We went down there on the strength that it should not be in our community, in any community, really. It should not be somebody able to just snatch somebody up and nobody knows anything, and sometimes we'll find a body, sometimes we'll never hear it. As much as people with us in the world, and as many people that have all types of phones and everything, this is not all right. So that's why I went down there. And then also, I believed in this guy so much that if somebody was going to try to hurt him because of his his free speech on his platform, because he's trying to bring attention to a matter or truth, whatever, then I'll be down there and help you protect yourself also. So when it became what it became now between he and I, like, there's no like real hatred because there's nothing to hate. Man, slow down, thug. Slow down, thug. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, if y'all can't hear, exit out and come back in. Yeah, y'all will be alright. Oh man, you fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? I had to take a brief break from the content to do that. I had to do that. That's something I just really wanted to do tonight. So take that information and do whatever you want to do with it. And this is where I told y'all it was gonna get a little bit weird. Terrain Hicks says, he really think he exposed. So I hope you understand. No.
I'm gonna say something about this whole deal right here. From what this young man saying is, he went down now. He went to South Carolina for us to really find out what was going on with Alexis. Now, Michael said that he saw the video and everything that said that about Alexis that, from TJ, that it was true. But he was waiting on Ratchet to come back and bring the truth to the channel, to the world. It's so hard. It was so hard for me to understand Michael because he was stumbling, stumbling with his words. He has to watch what he says. Uh, I hate that this happened to this man, but for him to be close to Ratchet like he is, was there any kind of other relationship him and Ratchet had? Because it sounds like some animosity is going on in here. But where do Skull come in? Where do Skull come in with? I don't too much think that Skull. That's just my opinion. Has anything to do with this? He might have something to do with the plot dealing with the source that he was dealing with on that end. I can't prove it, Michael. You have to be the only one to prove it. But it seemed like him and they brought you when they brought you, they brought an intelligent person to the field to help find out the real truth about Alexis. And you think that it's a plot. You think the whole Alexis case is a plot. But if the whole case of Alexis is a plot, why would they get a billboard? Why would the news be a plot? You think that the news would plot that Alexis is missing? Is this a how can it be a game? How could this be a game? How? But I know it seemed like the FBI faded away. Like they already know what's going on and they left it alone. So you trying to tell us, the people, Michael, that it's a plot? After seeing the video, that's what you're saying? This is unreal. It can't be a plot. I'm so sick of lies. Ever since I've been on YouTube, it just seemed like lies after lies after lies with some of these cases. If the case is not real, at the beginning, it should say something. The case, all these missing girls cases should say something. And I think that if you're gonna work on these different cases, you need to keep it real, like the real deal gang over here. We might not have a big platform, but we want the truth to come out. I just don't understand. The police, it seemed like y'all said, but the police, it's crazy because I spoke to the detective and he said that Alexis is missing. So where is the confusion keep coming in at? Did a detective told me that Alexis was missing and that Alexis is into a lot of stuff. That I know she was into the spirit stuff. And I, understood that allegedly that she was. I can't prove that. So to me, it sounds as if she's alive, but she just ain't came home. Alexis a grown woman. Alexis might not even want to come home. She might be so mad that everything got out of control, y'all. Everything, all this mess done got out of control, and it wasn't supposed to be like this. That's what it sounds like. Somebody don't embarrass Alexis. Do y'all think that? Do y'all think that somebody don't embarrass Alexis with this case? Do y'all think so? It seems like somebody don't embarrass her. I don't believe it's supposed to went this far. Now Alexis is upset. Now Alexis is upset because this wasn't supposed to happen like this. So she's not gonna come home. She's gonna come home when she get ready to come home. That's what it sounds like to me. Because y'all messed it up. People messed this case up for her. It wasn't supposed to be like this. This wasn't part of the plan. Don't it sound like to y'all like Alexis is angry right now and she don't really know what to do? Because the case has put her in a situation. What y'all think? And for it to be a Rico suit, for it to be a Rico suit, this is crazy. A Rico is something that you are involved in with someone, some old people. I would, Alexis, if it happened this way, I'd be upset too, Alexis. She might not even want to come home because it wasn't even supposed to be like this. Somebody messed it up for her. It wasn't. This wasn't supposed to go this far. That's what it sounded like. It seemed like everything that happened to Alexis, it wasn't planned this way. Now she gonna show y'all something. She gonna do it her way. Y'all set her up. She feel like she was set up. None of this was part of her plan. So if Ratchet them getting sued for a RICO, that means they involved with something that really happened. I think we should sue people. I think that we should get involved in a lawsuit with it because it made people cry. It took people through this Alexis case is taking people through a big anxiety. It affected all of us mentally. We need to be filed a lawsuit. If this case don't turn out the way it's supposed to be, we all should be filing a lawsuit. But it don't make sense what y'all saying though. It doesn't make sense. Why would they have a candlelight vision, a balloon release, news, and you trying to tell me that the news not telling being honest? Y'all why are y'all playing with these women lives? We already deal with a bunch of missing women. Boy, when I find out the truth. But she was missing, y'all. She was missing. I know. It's so sad. This case, do they realize that this whole case affect not only me, but the people in the chat? The people in the chat. They don't want to hear. All the thing you hear about the Alexis Ware case is only thing you hear about this Alexis case is I don't want nobody, no conspiracy. I don't want nobody conspiracy. What happened to her? I just want the truth to come out. I just want my sister home. I just want this. Like, wait, we can't just do it like this. Alexis may be upset the way it came out. And like you said, Lovey, I don't follow this case. I'm just hearing and listening. I've been following the Tim Normal Sweetie Pies now that Sweetie Pie case, another thing to me. I've been trying to. I just want to get to the real what really happened on the video. If y'all got the footage with Michael, I would like to know. Can you show us the footage? Because they were gonna show me the footage. I can't be running down in on South Carolina. I didn't even do enough. I did one track meet in South Carolina, and I didn't want to drive an hour and something to back home. I don't need to be riding by myself. But they were gonna show me the footage. So they showing everybody the footage. So if you have the footage, Mr. Michael, can you show us the footage? That would be nice if somebody could show it to us. Why they don't want us to see? What was the conversation between Ratchet and Skull about? Don't show the footage. This case is not funny, Ratchet. You're not a man. You're not a female, so you won't understand how another woman feel about this case. Now Alexis probably don't even never want to come home. After what y'all did to her, y'all destroyed her. It seemed like that's why it said bring Lex home. Alexis probably don't went on by her business. She is so angry. She's a Pisces. When they get mad, they forget about you. They move on with their life, y'all. I'm telling you, it's like a mind thing that can erase everybody out their life and move on and take care of themselves. Listen to all this mess. And if Alexis is involved in all this mess, it's messy. We ain't seen no footage. We haven't seen nothing. Now, she's alleged. I know she's missing, and the work that she does. Well, who's behind the play? Who behind all of this? I think everybody involved need to be sued. When the real thing come down, everybody, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. I don't want no money for nobody. This is not my job. I like enjoy what I do. Because you know what? The real deal gang over here. We about to start keeping the real, y'all. We doing good with our channel, y'all. We doing good. I don't want no money. I don't want to beg y'all for money now. Next year I might put up something now so I can have help support my stream yard. And to give y'all some perks that's gonna really mean something, special perks. I like helping people, not take away from folks. Now this Alexis Ware case is from what Michael is telling us. And Mike, if you're gonna tell the story about Alexis Ware, if you're gonna get out and speak on it, can you be? You got some more people involved in this. It's some more people involved in this. What's up, Charlize? Happy belated birthday! I told you happy birthday. My daughter's birthday was on the 3rd. I get along with Council. I'm a Pisces. Councils and Leos. But, whew, child. Now, from what? Yes, Alexis is a 29-year. She was 29 years old when she went missing from Anderson, South Carolina. She called her baby father and she asked him to meet her at the 7-Eleven to come get the kids. He don't have a one child by her, but she trusts him. And so she met him at the 7-Eleven, and they was trying to say that a tractor trailer was in the way, that they couldn't see it. And she's 30. She's had a birthday, so she's 30 now, Leslie. She's a beautiful 30-year-old young lady now. Now, after the baby father put $35 worth of gas in her car, I think allegedly 25 in his, and they fought each other. He's supposed to be following her back down to her mama house. I don't understand. But anyway, when she told him to look out for this car, that car, this color car, and that color car. Now, to me, I believe Alexis, because somehow I believe Alexis believed what car she saw. if she wasn't paranoid or what's it's I don't know. So she told him not to stop at the traffic light. So when he went, evidently he was going ready when they made that turn, when they made a right turn, allegedly, she went speeding around him. Now, yeah, his mother house. Yeah. So they haven't found her. So the tape we was talking about, Lovely, is the tape that Michael said that he saw at the 7-Eleven. And they were saying that everything was bull mess. I ain't gonna cuss like them, but they said everything was bull mess. Like it did nothing happen. I'm not gonna say that. And he was trying to say allegedly that Michael was allegedly saying that to me, it ain't nothing happened to her. And that the news was lying. But to be honest with you, it was a missing report on Alexis. It was one. It was one for real. It was a really missing report on her. Cause when I called it, the detective, we never. I forgot. I should have wrote that man name down a long time ago when I told y'all when she first went missing. I called him twice, and he was talking to me. And this man said, Michael is the name of his show is Michael is the guy suing Ratchet and got on Rico and Skull. His channel is Mystery Game Reload. That's all I know about this man. I seen him on Ratchet panel. The name I don't know nothing else about this man now. His channel is Mystery Game Reload. A nice seemed like a nice, interesting young man. He's for me used to be in military, so I respect military guys. But he said, Charlize, I played don't be laughing, Lily. Charlize, I played the video. You can go back and watch it. We played the video, Charlize. I tell you what y'all do. Go on his page. He even got the court records. I on his videos the court records. He feel like he got set up and got misused with his money. He think it's a Rico. He called it. He's saying that it was planned. It was planned. That's what it allegedly sound like to me. It's a plot. Why would they spend so much money to making a billboard if it was a plot? Things ain't making sense. Maybe the family don't know nothing. You know how like parents, we don't know things. Y'all hit the like button for me. I don't want no money like Ratchet. Just hit the like button. Uh he has the statement. Everything on his page. I can't explain nothing else, y'all. Y'all have to hear Micah because one thing about Mr. Reload, you may can't understand him. Like me, I'm in his because he breaks up when he speaks. So I'm listening to what he said, but he got a lot of information on that. I don't know what happened. But when he went to South Carolina, something happened. My thing is, please don't miss that. The lady, the young y'all hold up. Let me talk to these people out here too. Cause it's not just the chat I'm talking to. I'm talking to a whole lot of people from other country, y'all, in listening to this channel. Let me tell you this. Alexis is missing. Now, is she missing for not being around her family? Is Alexis angry right now because of the way the plan went? Maybe the plan wasn't supposed to happen this way. Maybe this plan is not supposed to be like this. And when when you don't upset a Pisces, I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. When you don't upset a Pisces and you don't made everything look different, And it wasn't supposed to be like that. They gonna get mad. And they'll just disappear, y'all. I promise you. I'm not gonna sit here and say now that Michael Sim he said, y'all have to go listen to his channel and let him tell you. The thing is, a lot of people feeling is hurt in this case. Mine, along with other people. He also have a statement. He also have a lot of things. Michael got a whole lot of things. And what he sound like he's saying, he disappointed. When he got back from South Carolina, he thought Ratchet was gonna give the people on his channel the story what happened to Alexis. But he didn't. That's what went on. The truth wasn't told. Well, I don't understand why everybody playing. I mean, it's so many women go missing every day. We don't need to play like this. I mean, you can every time I look over there on Red Pay, he getting hundreds of dollars. People really going out their pocket. Michael even showed. Let me see, can I show y'all how much money he put on Reggie? Y'all got some extra money. Y'all need to give it to me. Y'all got some extra money. Can I get some of it? Y'all giving him money like that. He ain't asked for it. Y'all, yes, something he do. Y'all be over there pulling wretched money like King Kong. Yep. Because he got that Rico. This man who we talking about got that Rico order on him. It's a whole lot of people they said behind this case. You know what it sounds like Michael saying? That they took the case. Now this a real case, but they took the case and made stuff on it themselves. They took this case and came up with a plot. That's what she's saying. That they took the case, Reggie and allegedly Sco took the case and came up with a plot. That's what he sounds like he's saying to me. I don't know. And he calling pimp training and stuff. That's personal. I'm not getting in a person. I have one thing I don't do, getting in people personal business. I just want to know about Alexis Ware, but it's a Rico lawsuit on them in room. Let me see. Can I show y'all? It's a lawsuit. I think a lot of we ought to be suing somebody from what we with the way we feel. Cause I mean, they happened to a young girl that all of us. Well, really, I talks about her. I want her to come home. Hold up, y'all. Let me let y'all see this. Here you go. Let me show y'all the paperwork. Here go the paperwork. Here go the paperwork. Here go right here.
Explain, explain to us. This is just my style of writing up a lawsuit. This is not how everybody else do. So you see, it's a civil action all in United States District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. That's me against it's Ratchet TV. You guys can go and see all of this. Just say no, it's go. That's Calvin Christopher Petty or Petit, whatever, aka Marcus Taylor, whatever. This is the third state I signed it on. Go to the jurisdiction. If anybody wants to go read these things, you can go read these. This is the jurisdiction I'm giving the court, telling them basically you can hear this case and you'll see where I'm giving them the jurisdiction. So you guys can go look up 28 USC, see 1331, 18 USC is 1964 A and C.
And y'all, it's long.
This right here requires that I be able to prove that I was lost my business or anything, whatever, slanders, and also any money that I lost $75,000 or more, and that gives the federal court that.
Wow, that's his paperwork, y'all. That's his paperwork. That man used his business to help find Alexis Ware. This man lost his business. I lost sleep. With this Alexis Ware case, that paperwork go all the way down here.
Valuable information concerning the events. So that's that part of it. Now I'll discuss it with you because I had to get away. So most of this is basically, listen, and if you're new to the channel, you know, and don't feel like going back to watch the videos, I'm telling you that I was down there. Everybody know that I was down there. You see me on video. There's no doubt that I was down there.
Yes, Shirley. This case is so heartbreaking for anybody to be playing with it. Nobody should be playing with us. Yes. He lost his business. Yes. He lost money. I'm not about to not pay my house note and donate no money to nobody. Not me. Because I ain't got no man to help me. I don't have nobody to help me. I'm not about to get nobody none of my money. And I'm the type don't like to ask for money. That's why I ask y'all to do one thing for me. Hit that like button and subscribe. I don't want to ask. I feel like I'm begging. Cause this is not how I get my money. But yeah, that man lost his big. That man put. You heard him 75 behind the Alexis Ware case. I don't have no help. I don't have no help. It's me. It's me. I'm not about to get no man for his channel. I ain't about to get nobody no $100 and all this donation. Just hit the like button for me. Join the hey, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I don't want no money. Give it to me. Money, y'all. And you know what the sad part about Ratchet TV? They still getting that man money. And you hear me say hundreds and hundreds. He didn't ask for it. Reggie is money, 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 hundreds, hundreds, 20, 25, 100. They pouring money up in there like it's something to that. See, I tell them start sending that money to my cash app. Come on now, you got to realize it's something going on. If folks up there giving you hundreds and hundreds of dollars, y'all, it was just one of his show talking about the witches and the warlock, whatever they call them, the warlock, whatever they call it. I don't get into that mess. They were putting hundreds. That's it. I don't see why don't let them bother Ratchet. They on there. Shh. Stop talking. Warlock. Stop talking. Don't say this. Y'all be the witches and it, all that kind of stuff. I don't fool with no mess like that. I don't fool with all that mess. I don't do it. I don't do it. Bring me Jesus. But yeah, they still sending Ratchet money. Y'all, I ain't talking about no $9.99. I'm talking about hundreds. Sending all that to a man? What man give another man all his money? What man get another man his business? Now, if it anything, what Michael should have been doing was reaching out to the family, getting the family the money, not Ratchet. Ratchet didn't put no gun up to nobody's head and said, "Give me your money." Well, at least I haven't heard it, and I definitely haven't heard Scope. Only thing Scope did was he could be in the prior. I don't know, but I never heard Scope. I hear him asking for money, but I never heard him like I hear Ratchet. If it wasn't for God, in the name of Jesus, I'd be screwed. You too, me too, because it's just me. Me too. I'm getting tired of want to retire from my job. I don't retire, but I got a little part-time job. And since I didn't want to do YouTube, it wouldn't matter to me how many subscribers I got. I'm doing something that I want to do. I want to help my people. I just want to make a platform so these people can get up here and tell their part, tell their truth, and help these young people. But I'm done. I'm retired. I'm retired, lovely. Love me. It feels so good that I can get up early in the morning. With I got to go with the little 2 hour job I got, school crossing. I started that when the children go to school. I can always come home and take a nap. I can do the YouTube and I can take my nap so I can get up and go back to work and then come home. Then I be home for the day. Even for 2 hours a day. But I'm gonna be here for the young folk and be here for the truth. Because with this Alexis Ware case, we all are hurt. We all are hurt behind this girl. Why is everything a joke? And I keep hearing laughing over there on that page. Oh, y'all, they're against us. They ain't against nobody. I'm for Alexis Ware. Now we got to worry about where is she. This girl is angry. Alexis is mad. That's what it sounds like to me. She upset. And she ain't ready to come home. And she ain't come home because the photo made her look like a fool. It was this one part of the plan. How can somebody make up y'all to be surprised? I'm gonna tell you. YouTube got to let them stop doing this kind of stuff like that. See, inside the little thingy, you're supposed to choose and put up there saying that it's fake. It's a fake content. Uh, it got things that you're supposed to put right there and put a chat mark by. But if you don't do that, then they thinking it's real. So you supposed to make the content where you're not making it real for the people. We don't know that Regis check that box. We don't know. But the thing is, to me, hurts me to see how can people go support a man and won't support a woman. The only thing a woman do is say hit the like button. She ain't ask for no money. She ain't asking for nothing. But hit the like button because they want us to say that. And subscribe to the channel. That's all a woman asking y'all to do. But here you got a man over here. Y'all getting all y'all money to a man that got somebody. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The money should have been going to Alexis family. If y'all knew that the money was going to Alexis family, I would have started getting my money. Ain't no way in the world I'm about to get nobody all my money. I just do want to get a church all my money. I'm sorry. That's the truth. It's the truth. I don't understand, y'all, but this is something new to me. Being on YouTube, involved in this worship going on, we better get ourselves together because all this lying and pushing forward, misleading people, and that's why I said the real deal gang. This the gang, the real deal gang. I ain't old. I just have birthdays, and I ain't no old fool. but I got plenty of sense. Now Les is missing. Les is mad. I don't think she did. Is she dead? Is she deceased? I'm not gonna be the one to put it out there. That ain't my job. That ain't nobody's job. Somebody came on my page the other day and said she's dead, and I said, well, it ain't my job to say that. My job is to go with them, float with them. Only God got the answer to what Alexis is. Only God has that answer, not me. I'm just gonna keep putting it out there for the real deal gangs. Everybody got a gang, so that's gonna be our gang, the real deal gangs. I just can't believe it, y'all. And you got an honest man. Hopefully, he being honest and truthful to us, giving us his information on Alexis Ware, and he just want to know why aren't we giving the truth? He didn't come for no. That man drove 13 hours from Pennsylvania. Yeah, but it is Pennsylvania to South Carolina. I have to call Social Security to see how it works. Hey, you know what, Lovely? You doing everything I did before I retired. I did the same thing you did. I said, let me check on Social Security because this not the only job that I worked. When I was young, I had other jobs. Now, Social Security work when you turn 65. Now, you can still work 2 hours, 3 hours with Social Security. Now, I'm gonna keep my 2 hour job along with my retirement check. It's a nice check. And then you got the school crossing, it's a nice check. I'm gonna tell a lot of young people, if you like 30 something on up, school crossing make money. Y'all know why we make money? It's because these cars will hit us. They'll hit the police. They make good money, y'all, every 2 weeks. That ain't for 2 hours. If you got little kids, you can bring your kid. You got grandkids, you want bring them. You right there looking at your corner. You can sit in the car when it rains. That 2 hour job is pay money. So I don't care what nobody say. It helped that. Now, when I turn 65, I'm gonna apply for Social Security. So I have 3 checks rolling in here. Yeah, I did like you. I looked in that Social Security. Now they don't need to take their age up no more now. They keep taking their age up. They better not take their age up. They better wait until I turn 65 then take their age up. But yeah, they pay good too. Social Security ain't paying more than Social Security is not paying more than my school crossing check for me. Social Security work different from for a lot of people because I had other jobs, but Social Security work good. It's gonna work good for me because I'm a single lady. I'm happy and single. If I end up needing a man, that man better have everything come with the package and no suspended license. Cause he need his own car. He ain't gonna be driving my car and don't be smoking on Newports. Woo! Yep, that's for real. You gotta put them Newport down. But other than that, I am so happy that I retired. They did take it, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you another thing that they don't do. Say like the job that I just retired on in 2019. They didn't add on when I used to be in the county doing another job with them. They didn't even add that on with that. So I just retired from 20 years off a job, but really it's 25 years on that one job. before I got them other jobs from, to get the Social Security. See, I'm gonna tell you something. This was gonna affect a lot of people. If you work for the state all your life and you ain't never had another job, you ain't gonna get Social Security. So I played it smart when I was young. That's why I try to help young people. Get you I worked at Burger King when I was 19, going to school, going to college. I worked at Burger King, burger. I worked at the Constitution. I'm just saying that I had other jobs to bring up my Social Security. Now, a lot of people been with the state. You've been with the state all your life and you ain't got no Social Security. You're not going to get it like me. A lot of people don't know that. They think they getting Social Security with the state, but you're not. We ain't getting no Social Security. My Social Security is going to come from my other job, not with the state job. State don't give you no Social Security. They don't take out Social Security. But the job that I have do take out Social Security. Oh, I planned my life when I left home at 18 years old. I planned my life in. I planned it, baby. Bought my home when I got that first state job in 99, 2000. And one day I'm going to invite some of the children that I know that been around me that long, and they got children. 30-some-year-old, they got children. See, that's a good thing, lovely. You can get Social Security along with your job. Now, like I said, if you work for the state, you ain't gonna get no Social Security. Now I can get my retirement check, and your retirement go up every time with the state. When them other folk job, who I work for, when they get a raise, I get a raise. It's some good things now. And then you got, I ain't getting Social Security now, but I got my little 2-hour part-time job. I love it, girl. I brag on it. They giving you uniforms. I love that job. I bring my dogs. You can bring your dogs. But when I turn that 65, I'm going to tear Social Security up. I'm going to get all my money before I leave this world. I'm going to get all my money. Thinking about selling the house. And then too, I don't want to sell my house because if you fool around here and go live in a high rising, you're going to pay more than I'm paying now for my mortgage. I'll be finished paying on my house soon. If I was a smart young lady back then, I would have been finished paying for I didn't have nobody talk to me on kind of deals like that. When I lost my dad in 2010, he was my talker. He was the man that was leading me the right way. So now I'm leaving my kids in the right path about business like that. I would have been finished paying on my house. You know what I'm saying? I would have had the insurance. But like they talk about Miss Teresa, you can take insurance out on your kids. I took insurance out on my kids. My stuff already settled for my kids. When I die, it's something for everybody. I got whoever I know gonna be in charge of everything. So it's life. I tell any young person, I would take a young person and guide them in the right direction. That's what hurt my feeling when I look at Chicago and how it's corrupted with all their shooting, killing and stuff. But you know what? It's okay if you don't work for the state, but still you're going to get Social Security. It's okay. It don't matter. It don't matter, baby. Keep getting that Social Security. That's why I'm on a budget. That's why sometimes I have to let go of some extra stuff. You know, I may have to let go my stream yard. I don't mind because I can always put $25 back. I don't want to put it on there for right now. I need to get paid. I need to do a lot of stuff now. I would tell any women who like to watch YouTube to start their own channel. I tell any young person to start your own channel because there are a lot of women that like to cook. Man, that's a whole big workout. Your cooking, what you put on there, whatever you put on that channel, grows your workout. It's okay. Yep. Yep. But you know what, lovely? I'm gonna tell you. I tell anybody, and I'll tell. I did a story before. I had two knee replacements. My knee replacement started out with a meniscus tear. I played softball all the way up to 50 some years old. I can really play now. I can still hit the ball and run, but I'm not about to mess my knee up so the doctor can go back in my knee. I can still play softball. When you talking about hit the ball, I can hit the ball. Now, I've been playing sports all my life until I wore the cartilage out inside the knee. So I told the meniscus on the side, this him. I told him up. Then I start, when they fixed the meniscus, I wore my cartilage. They were like this. I was walking handicap. Then I started walking handicap bad. I was already bow-legged and pigeon-toed. So my knees started hitting right here. When your bones touch, when them bone to bone touch, people don't know how much pain you in. So what I did was I took my time. I said, God, I can't, I'm getting older and I don't need to be walking like I'm handicapped. Not when I retire. So what I did was I got my right knee fixed because that's the first knee that I got the meniscus in back in 2011, 12. I got my right knee uh, knee replacement back in 2019 before I retired. Before that, it probably before that, it around that time, y'all. So I got that done. And the main thing about me, I walk. I walked, I walked, I exercise. I walk, exercise. So when I had the other one done, I just got this done 2 years ago. And believe it or not, I tell anybody, get it done. I walk so good. They took my bow leg out, y'all. I was bow leg. I was bow leg. So now I'm just slightly bow leg, but I'm still pigeon toed. So I have a lot going on. I'm pigeon toed and bow leg. Get them knee replacement. It was easy. I had a walker. They gave me a walker. I said, what they walker for? They said, it's for you. I said, I don't use no walker. So I used the walker. I started out going, I was him by myself. You don't supposed to be at the house by yourself when you get your knee replacement. You don't supposed to be at home by yourself. Because you can fall, you can do this and that. But I was so determined. I don't like to ask my kids or nothing. So I know I had to get myself together. So I walked. I said, I'm about to walk right here. But the second knee replacement, y'all, I got it in July. I was walking good in August. I was back in the gym. Long as you exercise, it's okay. I didn't have, they did x-ray on my hips. Wasn't nothing wrong with them hips, baby. Wasn't nothing wrong with them hips. But I did get my knee replacement. I'll tell anybody. Get that knee replacement. Get it. Don't wait no longer. Because the more weight you put on your knee, gaining weight is going to be the worst for your knee. If I got COVID, everything got work. Really? My balance got thrown off. I'm on the walker. I can't barely climb the stair. Oh, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. But y'all, I was on the potty. Like the one they got, for I said, look at me. I never thought I'd be. I had my walker. I was going for my walk. I got a sexy walker. You can get any kind of walker you want. And I got me one and I got a purple one this time. And I told them I don't need no walker. And they said, Miguel, you are ain't nothing wrong with you. I said, I know it. I was doing TikToks, y'all. TikTok was my thing, keeping me balanced, keeping my knees balanced. I was on the sofa making TikTok, laying down like this, and making TikTok, exercising my knee, holding on to the rail, coming up my rail like this. Because my children were here, they act like they didn't want to help me out, but God knows He gave me the strength to heal, and I healed within a month. I tell anybody, get that knee replacement. It be like this. I was in there one day, I was out there the next day on this knee. A young boy came in there. When I seen the young boys, when a young man came in there and helped me, I said, baby, come help me. They gave me a young boy to help me. So a little young white boy, he helped me. He said, Miss Gill, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go down the stairs. I said, baby, I do. You want me to go down the stairs? I go down the steps. And he would laugh. And I went down the step and I came back up. He said, you need to get time for you to go home. I was like, dog, I ain't going to see you no more. They don't put me out of the hospital. They put me out the hospital, y'all. and it was nice. I got out. I was in there with that knee replacement on my left leg. I was in there one day because they had COVID going on. I was in there that one day. I told that little white boy, I said, babe, I'm going to miss you, baby. Oh, Lord. I enjoy myself. I like to mess with the young folks. I was a little dirt old woman. Dirt old woman with these knees, boy. Oh, boy. Then they took the staples out. I was watching. They say, you want to watch? I said, yeah, that's my knee. I want to see what you're doing. Show me what you're doing. Yeah, honey. Yeah, get y'all knee replacement. If you need a hip replacement, get everything out the way. Use your insurance while you got it. And it ain't no problem. But you be careful, lovely. See, and then look, they sent me a doctor with my first knee replacement. They sent me an old rusty joker. They sent me old rusty joker to help me do my exercise. I ain't like him. I wanted me a cute, fine therapist. I got rid of him, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying. I got rid of that joker. I told him I don't want him because he handled me too tough. I say he pressed down hard on my leg like that with my staple. I had staples in my knee. And I told him, ouch, why you do that? I don't want you no more. I said, I don't want you no more. And the people on the phone were laughing at me. I said, I don't want him no more. Send me a young doctor. Send me a young thing. And they sent me another young white Hampson doctor. I said, yeah, baby. This knee gonna work now. He said, Miguel, I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let you do everything. I said, okay. And he watched me and I did all my stuff, y'all. I had fun. With my knee replacement. I wanted somebody to take care of me. I healed too fast. I got O plus blood. I healed real fast. Man, I tell you, it was fun though. I like him. I like my doctors. Yeah, I had staples, a lot of staples. I got my knees. I got my knees done. They put you to sleep. They put you to sleep. You don't feel nothing. But when you wake up, you be like, dang. You'll need help going to the bathroom. I just didn't want nobody in the bathroom with me. I'm funny acting, so I didn't want nobody going to the bathroom with me. I was, and they told me I could use the bedpan. I said, babe, I ain't using nobody bedpan. I ain't going out like that. Take me to, I walk in. And one time I kept calling the people for help and they didn't come. So I made it to the bathroom myself. In God's will, I made it to the bathroom. And I was angry too. I told my doctor that nobody helped me to the bathroom. And he got on them. But other than that, I enjoy talking to y'all. I'm about to go, y'all. We're gonna keep up. We're gonna keep up with this Alexis Ware case. And I'm gonna keep up with uh I haven't been following that other case. What the name? Reload. I ain't been following him. I'm gonna keep up with that. I haven't been following the Tim, but I used to watch that lady make pies. I used to watch that. I used to watch that show. But y'all, this is the real deal. Gang gang. Young, old, and the beautiful. Y'all remember that soap opera used to be Bold and the Beautiful. We the real deal gang gang. Young, old, and the beautiful. Yeah, Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie. I used to watch that show when I had cable. That was messed up what he did. That was messed up. He did that to his own nephew, had his own nephew killed. And his mama, his mother, Tim's mother, beautiful woman. She never thought he did that. Yeah, they got Young and the Restless with the show I watched. But Young, Bold, and the Beautiful was on too. Young, Bold, and the Beautiful. I used to watch all them soap opera back then. They don't do stuff like that no more. It's probably still come on, but it ain't as good as it was then. All My Cheers and all that stuff. Young and the Restless was my show. All them people, they my age now. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I ain't gonna ask y'all for no money like Ratchet TV. I love y'all. I'm out. Bye. The real deal gang gang. All right, I'll see you later.